aka the Red Book. All right, so this video is going to explain why so many people will come to YouTube versus going to Facebook. I'm going to place a link at the bottom of this video that will go into more detail because girl got it down pat. So I'm not trying to do what she has already done. I am just trying to notify you of what is to come. Once this ban truly take into effect, and some of it has already started um, going into effect with people trying to find other revenues of how they're going to make their money. Xiaohongshu, you will hear me say that term on this video. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it right and not pronouncing it incorrectly because I do not want to be disrespectful for anybody's culture. Just trying to get some information out there to our people. Xiaohongshu, aka Red Book, is an app that has existed prior to TikTok being banned. The thing is, a lot of Americans are now switching over to Xiaohongshu in order to upload their videos because it's sort of got a similar tone as TikTok. The thing is, it is not the same setup as TikTok. They're known for different things. The problem is the cultural barrier that exists currently with Xiaohongshu, aka Redbook, as to which will make this transition a little different. Now, the plus side of Xiaohongshu, and I want to say this quite a bit until I get the correct pronunciation, is that they're teaching people Mandarin in order for you to better understand. So they're trying to promote the language for you to learn their language so you'll know what's going on. The problem is the cultural differences, the biases, and that's going on with the different cultures. Because some people feel like China don't really like certain type of Americans, being Americans that sort of look like me. But like we have that here in our country, not all people feel the same way. So do not let this be a deterrent from you going over to Xiaohongshu, aka Redbook, if you are a person of color. Now, why they may not be going over to Facebook, even though in my last video I told you that Facebook was implementing fact checking changes in order to make this transition a little better for the people that's coming over from TikTok over to them. Well, the reason why they are not all so quick and in a hurry to switch over to Facebook and Meta and also Instagram because they're all kind of linked together and they will be flooding YouTube is because a lot of people do not agree with a lot of beliefs that Mark Zuckerberg, y'all correct me because I keep saying his man's name wrong. They do not agree with a lot of things um, that he got going on when it comes to his companies. So therefore, they will not um, flock over there as far as business. Now you got some that might only because of one thing and one thing only. Xiaohongshu, aka Red Book, they too got a little issues going on when it comes to pay. Not only the conversion as far as their money to our money, and then with this whole ban, because it is a system that is really controlled by China that American people do have access to on the Apple store or whatnot, or the or whatever store you down, your download store. We as Americans do have access to that in order to use that. Unless, of course, they try to ban that from Americans the way they did for TikTok. But as it stands right now, you have access to that. But the only problem with that is the only way you're going to get paid from them is through sponsorships. And so, in order to get sponsored, you have to have a huge following that will bring the attention to them. So, followers really does matter. And then they got a whole system where it breaks down the RPMs on how you're paid once you get the sponsorships um, from the company. So instead of so I guess it's sort of like YouTube when it comes to, you doing ads on your platform for the sponsors who are the businesses that are advertising on YouTube. That's kind of like the similarities. I'm not really sure on the whole breakdown of Xiaohongshu, aka Redbook, but I do know the majority of those people will not get paid. So if getting paid is a motivator for people from TikTok, it really does look like they're going to have to come over here to YouTube and somehow figure out how to make whatever content they're doing work for over here to where they can get paid. So, like I said, that wave is coming, y'all. That tsunami is getting ready to head our way. Because I think the more people get educated about Redbook and see the stipulations on it, although I do believe that is going to unite a mighty culture, um, merging of two cultures, the American culture and the Chinese culture, in order for us to better understand each other. I do believe it's going to do that. But they're going to have some tough barriers, even with that, trying to break through because of that language barrier. And we know everybody can't pick up languages like that. Hey, I've been learning, like Spanish is a second language here in the United States. And as far as me, I can pick up on some words, but I'm not fluent to where I completely understand. So I would say, unless it's very easy to pick up on that language, I think that's going to be the biggest problem. So everybody's excited because it's new and a lot of people are going over there or whatnot. But the barrier of language and the fact that they're really not going to get paid unless they can bring a whole bunch of people. There's really no way to get paid on this app except through sponsorships. And I think that's going to be the biggest downfall when it comes to this. So they're going to be coming back on over to YouTube. So yeah, that where they can go in order to generate income that they're used to getting. Now that is very narrow and it's closing up from where they can run to from here to there. It looks like YouTube is gonna be it, y'all. So like I said, position yourself and position to yourself well in order to take advantage of this tsunami that is heading our way. All right, y'all. As always, be your brothers and sisters keeper. Keep God first. Don't forget to like this video, and I will be doing more research to bring it to you as fast as I can, y'all, so that way y'all can stay ahead. Hit the subscribe button and do not forget to hit the bell so you will be notified on any video that I got coming out that will be helpful for you, especially these up and coming days and weeks and probably months into this new change because it's getting ready to really affect all of us, y'all. Again, so the next video. Toodles.